I'm already struggling. And yeah, maps are saying that I was dreading getting here. And we're back. Now in today's video, I've lined up a bike that is generally one of the easier flips and it's not too far from home. So that's all good news. But what I am today is time poor. So it's getting towards the end of a Sunday and I haven't really trained today. So I have to get in at least a ride or a run. Now this bike is actually quite close to home. So I figured I might just load up a couple of tools in a bag, run over there, grab it, and then ride it home. Now, the ad does say that it's got a flat rear tire and the back brake is jammed on. Now, I don't know whether that is the caliper or just the lever is sticky. In any case, we'll take enough tools, I hope, to deal with the situation. So here, I've just got a bag that I've had for many years, and yeah, it's pretty handy. Heaps of different pockets. And I mean, I think it's mountain bike specific. It's a mountain bike brand, but yeah, I bought it, I don't know, probably nearly 10 years ago, I guess, and it has served me really well. So we're gonna chuck some tools in this. What I will be taking, so straight up, the back tire is punctured, so we're gonna need at least a tube to take with us. We're gonna need some tire levers, and we're gonna need a spanner to get the rear wheel off. Now, I'm gonna take a 15mm spanner with me, which should be right, but just in case, I'll also take a small shifter. Now, as far as the brakes go, we'll see how we go with that. If I have to cut the cable, I'm just gonna take a pair of wire cutters with me. Now, if it's just a matter of adjustment, I've got a 9mm here. That generally works. If it's not that, it'll either be a 5mm Allen key or I'll use the shifter. Now for the Allen keys, I just have my little pocket tool kit here. Now, I'll take some tape just in case. I'll take a cloth just to wipe my hands down before I ride home. I'll also need a pump. So I got this little pump here, which is a little bit bigger than the pump I normally take on the bike. It's probably the biggest one that I'll actually fit in my bag. And yeah, I'll also take this here, which is my little homemade stand, which is just made out of a tent peg and part of an old clothesline. Because fingers crossed, if I can get this bike fixed up, I might just take photos while I'm out and yeah, get it listed before I even get home. All right, backpack's on, and believe it or not, I actually own other shirts that aren't Document Media shirts. So the house is around 4.7 to 5 Ks away, depending on the route that I take. But yeah, I'm due there in around about half an hour, which I mean, should be fine. I can run 5 Ks in under half an hour, but I don't normally do it with a bag full of tools on my back. So we'll see how we go. But nevertheless, let's get into it. Might not look much, but this is a hill and a half. And I'm only 2 Ks in and I'm already struggling with this bag on my back. I don't even think it's that heavy, but it is definitely a change of pace to running with nothing. But anyways, I know I've got to get across this road. I don't know where to go after that. So yeah, once I get over this traffic, I'll pull out my phone and we'll figure out the next plan of attack. All right, so I'm on the other side of the road now, and you are in a Telstra box. And yeah, maps are saying that I'm definitely going the right way, which I knew, but I might have to keep this in front of me on the run, because there's a path that runs through these houses somewhere and I'm not exactly sure where. So yeah, anyways, let's keep going. One and a half Ks to go, so we're nearly there. And while I take this little break, I might thank today's channel sponsor, which is Max Heart Rate. Did you know that on average, maximum heart rate can kill one ginger YouTuber every July 27th, 2025? So like and subscribe to save a ginger like me from dying of cardiac arrest. Let's go. All right, we're 80 meters away. So I've pulled up for a bit of a slow walk now. I don't want to knock on her door. Look like an absolute sweaty mess. How lucky are we, hey? Right across the road from where I got it, there's this nice awesome park and there's hardly anyone around, so I've got a nice park bench here set up, ready to fix this thing up. And the only thing was that we don't have the key to the lock. Beautiful. Nice easy tyre removal too. I was dreading getting here and then the tyre would be an absolute pain to get off the rim, but so far so good. Come off easy, so hopefully it'll go back on just as easy. Now also, I was supposed to pack an 80mm stem tube along with this 60, and yeah, I'm hoping that this 60mm is going to be long enough, because they got those cheapo deep dish wheels on there, but it looks like, yeah, so it's longer than the one that was in there. So don't litter. So while this is a bit of an extreme way to go about it, the fact is that if you can minimize your expenses as much as possible, you maximize your profit. So by me not having to drive here, I've saved myself $2.50 in fuel. Probably not even that. Hey mate. Sorry, I'll be in your way. I've only got to change this tube and then I'm out of here anyway, so. got the bike ready to sell already. So we've swapped out the tube and given it a bit of a tidy up. It just needs a quick wipe down. I found a little pocket of light that we have left. It is just about to get dark, so I'll quickly wipe this down, take a couple of snaps of it, then it's ready to list. And yeah, all I have to do then is ride it home. Sun is well and truly gone. We've got the photos, listed up for sale, and see how we go. I'm not expecting to make $1 million off these bikes, but these fixed gears here, I normally buy them for around that $50 mark, and they'll sell from anywhere from $100 up to $200. This one does have a little bit of superficial rust on it, so I would say I'll probably expect to get around like $100 to $120. I'll probably just list it for $120 and expect to be talked down. But yeah, in any case, it should sell. The funny thing is though, this bike has been for sale for weeks. I've had it in my watched items for over 4.5 weeks, I think. And it had been marked down to $50 and still hadn't moved. So I messaged the lady this afternoon and said, I'm happy to come pick it up. And she said that, yep, she'll be home at a certain time. So that gave me enough time to get my tools ready, get out the door and go and get it. So yeah, we got it. Now we got to list it and on to the next one. Back home. So it is now 5:39. So within 2 hours, we have left home, ran to the house to purchase the bike, fixed the bike, taken photos, listed it, and ridden it home. They're not always that easy. And the simple fact is, this one isn't quite that easy as well. The photos do look great and they will sell the bike. However, I know that if someone was to come and inspect the bike, the photos are gonna give a false representation of just how good this bike is. So there is a few little rusty bolts and things around the bike that I'm gonna have to attend to before it gets picked up, but they're only minor things and it's all superficial. I will give it a good wash and a bit of a polish, so whenever someone comes to look at it, it's gonna look as nice as it does in the photos. But yeah, another easy one done. Now, unfortunately, it is a medium size. It didn't list what size it was in the description. I was sort of going by the fact that the top tube is a little bit higher than the seat stays, that I was banking on it being a large. However, I knew it was gonna be at least a medium or a large. Unfortunately, it's a medium, so riding it the 5Ks home is about all the attention it's gonna get from me. But yeah, easy sell. I picked it up 50 bucks. I'm gonna list it for 120. Next video, if it's sold, I'll let you know what it goes for. Now, next week, I don't know what sort of video is gonna come out. I'm gonna be attending the Sunny Coast Marathon and I'll take a couple of photos while I'm there. I might do a vlog of just like riding up there and yeah, riding around for the day. But the following weekend, me and a mate have a video planned and hopefully it comes together as well as it does in my head, but it's gonna be a cool one. I've purchased a bike, it's not on the Sunshine Coast, and this video is a little bit of a teaser of what's to come in that video. So yeah, if you did enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, comment, and yeah, if you're keen to see something like this video just on a much larger scale, then subscribe and hang around for a couple of weeks, because yeah, we got something really cool coming. And once we hit that 1,000 subscriber mark, there'll be a little bit of an announcement. It's not gonna be massive, but it's gonna be the start of something really cool that me and my mate are gonna get into. But in any case, 2 videos time, you'll get to meet him. For now, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and yeah, until the next one.